Everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Oh, they don't have a smite? What? We're trying out some Gragas support here again. I've tried him out twice in normals. I have been thinking about Gragas for quite a while. But I'm still trying him out for a little bit. So this is just normals. It's probably mostly people in gold-ish. I don't know. It's tough to predict. But I think it's still worth showing just because I'm kind of exploring new ideas and I just want to talk around some of my decisions. There's a lot of different ways that you can build him, and in terms of items, both in terms of items and in terms of the skills that you can level up on him. I think 3 points in barrel roll and lane is really good because that's your wave clear. You can do it from a pretty safe distance and it does pretty good damage. It's cheap enough where you can spam it early on. And it's got pretty decent damage and a nice slow for all ends. So overall, pretty good ability. And then the choice comes, of course you get all 3 abilities, but then what do you do from levels like 7 to 10? What's your team fight? Body Slam, if you level that up, it's going to give you more burst damage and more crowd control. Okay. But yeah, so you can go for that route if you want more crowd control, or if you need to be the primary tank, you can also level up your W, which isn't bad. It gives you a lot of extra damage reduction. You can have that up almost all the time with cooldown reduction in fights, and it gives you some pretty good like on-hit damage for breaking other tanks. So if you're going to be the primary tank, that's a pretty decent option, is to level up your W. It doesn't have turrets. Hello? Alright. It's pretty good sustain in lane with his happy hour.
I'm on it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Careful, bro. Careful, bro. Careful, bro. I don't have cooldowns. Once I get my W, we can go a little bit more ham. My courage cost is going to be up in about 15 seconds, it looks like. I go courage. I mean, you can take grasp. You can also take the thing that heals people if you slow them or disable them. Bond of Stone. All 3 of those are viable. I like courage because it really helps you with trading in lane. But there's a lot of options to him. Zach's up there, so we're okay to go all in again. Okay, so I should be able to zone him off here. A little harassment on him. I like the fact that like his build path is so versatile too. You can go, I think Redemption is still the first thing you want, but then you can go Knight's Vow, you could go Frozen Fist, you can go Locket. All of these are reasonable builds in different situations. So he can be tanky, he can be engaged, he can be disengaged with his ult. You can even build him like AP if you need more burst damage. He's got decent ratios on his abilities. So, I mean, he's got a lot of versatile options. I'm not really sure why he's not picked more. I'm still learning him. Maybe I'll figure it out as I play him some more, but for now, it seems like he's got a lot of good stuff going on. Second point there. I'll just drink a little bit. It's fine. A bit of damage to him. Sustain back up. Like, even if you don't charge the barrel, just simply just throwing it into him for that little bit of burst damage is pretty good. Like, its base is nice. I mean, it's 120 base damage for 65, so it's a good payout. So you can let it ferment and go for the big damage if you want to, but you can also just cast it for harass. She goes for this. I'm going on it. Oh, damn it. I accidentally hit the minion there. Alright. So he kind of does have some mana problems if you spam everything early on. It's not a huge deal, but it's definitely noticeable. I'm gonna let this ferment. That big wave clear. There we go. Not huge, but I mean, for its cost, it's a pretty decent wave clear. Okay, so we might be able to pressure her off of this. Yeah. Yeah, so we're crushing her on CS. I mean, so I like him. Abyssal Scepter could also be another one if you have a bunch of AP on your team. We're not going to do that this game, probably. I mean, Maokai does do some damage, but like some AP damage. And Lux, I don't know. I mean, and myself. So we do have 3 AP damage. So maybe Abyssal wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. They do have double AP damage, so... Knock those back. There we go. That extra little bit of, there we go. Yeah, so we're up. No, she's gonna get some off of this, but overall it's pretty good. We definitely want to go for Sightstone first. He's not even really that vulnerable to ganks, honestly. I was gonna say maybe he's vulnerable to ganks, that's why people don't play him, but he's very tanky and he does have an escape on a fairly low cooldown. I mean, like I said, his mana cost, if you spam everything early, can be sort of a problem, but... Malakai's just running around taking everything in the jungler because they don't have a jungler. Okay. Like, it's very tempting to want to upgrade the relic item because it gives you so much sustain and fighting capabilities. It's actually, the relic item is a lot better than I thought it was in my initial patch notes. Woo! What? What is that damage? Oh, it's that stupid turret. Yeah, you did. I don't know what she did, but she definitely did. If she got spiked out like that early, that's a problem. But it's fine. Alright, so... I guess we'll just get boots here. I don't really need the pot. I heal myself. I mean, I could have disengaged it with my barrel earlier, but I didn't think she was going to get killed that fast. She must have... I mean, she has her flash. She must not have, like, netted back off the Heimer or something.
Yeah.
What are these guys doing? Okay. He just used his ult. But anyways, the Relic Shield is pretty nice. I'm not gonna be able to get him. How did he know? I guess, did he seriously have that warded? Like, for realsies? Okay, well, I'm just gonna push this up then. Okay, just freak them out a little bit there. Maybe they'll back up. We'll see. They don't seem that worried about it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna level that up. I'm gonna try it this way. Go for a little bit more spike damage. Careful, this dude does damage. Okay, so if he's not near his turrets, though, I think I can definitely do some stuff. We'll just heal it up. Oh crap, that's gonna clear those if he doesn't kill it fast enough. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he needs to wait on me to barrel first and then do that. Okay, so we're just gonna stick to the gameplay. We're gonna keep leveling up our E. I'm gonna try to make a play middle here in a second. As soon as I get my R back. Okay, she... Oh god. Really should not be getting hit by a point-blank grenade. I'm gonna have to wave clear this.
Don't get pushy.
Oh. Well, I probably saved her there. I was trying to blow her back into this wall, but I was a little bit off on it. And I think she healed or something. I don't know. I probably should just let her. I was afraid she was gonna like flash in and Q me or something. I don't think she has flash, but I thought that last tower shot would kill her. But I think she healed. I'm not 100% about that, but I think she healed. Heal up a little bit here. Okay, they got the I kind of wanted that plant. Out of wards. Okay, Volibear's middle. They don't really have a jungler though. That's the thing. But they're kind of roaming. It's weird. Okay, let me
Enemy killing spree.
Man, this game. Alright. Go ahead and grab Equinox. Guess I'll go ahead and grab this. The plus healing is not amazing on Gragas. It's like, it's okay, because it works with my passive. But I just want to get that redemption as fast as possible for the global presence. So that I can, like, contribute to these Fiestas. They're gonna get bottom. I can't really do anything about that. Caitlyn's dead every, like, 5 seconds. But I might be able to kill that Heimer in a second. We'll see.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Take some.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy
Yeah, I
has
think
been
I do
slain.
like getting more of these stuns. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there's an ult. He doesn't have his ult anymore. Alright, he flashed. That is one thing, people can flash out of it, but the cooldown is so low that, you know, it's much lower than a flash, so that's fine. People can flash out of almost anything. I gotta watch that volibear and peel. Caitlyn doesn't have her ult. It's fine. This might be warded. I'm not really that scared. I don't think they can kill me right now. Okay, he lost his mind. Making the big plays. Now your passive doesn't, or your W doesn't interact with towers, so that extra damage that you do, I don't believe it does. Pretty sure. Okay, I need to go get some wards. Yeah, I mean, I like him. I think I need to practice him a bit more. I'm just not sure why people don't play him. So I'm trying to figure out that mystery, because I can't find anything wrong with him right now. He seems pretty strong on all fronts.
I'm on it.
I mean, it does take a little bit of skill to get his barrels right. Obviously, I've messed it up once under tower, sort of. Or it wasn't as good as it could be. With Xayah, what do they have? 6 and 1 volibear. Kind of want to do Ionians. That's greedy as heck, but I think I'm gonna do Ionians. Cause I kind of have the natural damage resistance. Then we'll get what are these? One of those. That looks good. It's pretty greedy, but if I'm gonna go Knight's Vow, which is totally possible, and especially if I go Locket, then I'm just not gonna get much CDR. And CDR is very nice on him because of his ult. I kind of want to knock one of them back. Interesting. Okay. I could knock him out of midair with that. That's pretty sweet. So it's some pretty good like movement stopping stuff. So yeah, I think I do like that. So that's really good peel. Like you could stop a Lee Sin with that. You could knock Zac out of the air like I just did with that. Like there's a lot of potential with that. Let's go ahead and get that out of there. Just gonna roll out of that.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
He can obviously like get around walls and stuff too with his He
Let's get this party started.
doesn't take Scuttle that quickly.
Have a drink.
Trying to see if like canceling that animation stops me from getting the bonus. I don't think it does. No. You can still cancel the animation. Oops, goofed that up. Yeah, it costs him a lot of mana. Just spam all of his abilities like that. Gosh, so everyone's dying.
An ally has been slain.
I need to get down here.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Wow, she still had her ult. Yeah, don't go into those things. Yeah, so mana can be an issue if you're sitting there just spamming.
Frozen solid.
But, you know, under normal conditions, I feel like it's not really that big of a deal. Especially if you opt to go Frozen Fist more a little bit later. Which I could do right now if I want to try it out. Knight's Vow would be good too. I'm going to try... Well, I'm already at... How am I at 38%? Oh, because that gives CDR too, huh. Okay, I'm going to do Knight's Vow. I think that just synergizes really well with him. I'm already at 38%, so I'm looking pretty good on the CDR. Yeah, I mean, all I could get is 2% more. So maybe CDR is not as rough if you go Ionian. Which means you wouldn't want Frozen Fist, because a big draw of Frozen, or whatever they call it, I forgot. It used to be called Frozen Fist. It's been so long since I've even bought that item consistently, so there's just much better choices the vast majority of the time. Okay. I'm gonna hold these guys off. They can't do their thing. I'm just gonna base check them here. I can stall 2 people. For real. Oh, they got him. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I mean, one of the major draws of Frozen Fist item is that you get all of that CDR. But, you know, you doesn't seem like you really need it with this build. Now, if you go like Magic Resist Blues and you don't get Ionians, then you would have, you know, 20% CDR right now, which that would be relevant to get Frozen Fist at that point. But, or Iceborne Gauntlet, that's what they're calling it, after they did the Freylord event or whatever, I guess a couple of years ago. Dude, you're dead.
I'm on it.
He's got good wave clear even in the mid game too. Like, all of his abilities do area of effect damage. I mean, even his W, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it does a little bit of area of effect. So even without building a lot of AP, you can still, you know, push up some waves. There's always a plus.
Shut down.
I mean, there's
An
5
enemy
top.
has been slain.
The thing is, like, Azir can wave clear all of this, probably. Unless I get a good...
Has been slain.
Now, they're probably going to Goon Squad and head down here, but we've got a little bit of help. Let's make sure that Zac doesn't, like, fly over this wall. Otherwise, we should be okay. Remember, I can stop him, too, if he wants to get cute. I was hoping he would go that way and I'd knock him right into that wall. But yeah, I don't think you really need the Frozen Fist. Should have hit that, I could have gone on him. Yeah, so I think that Knight's Vow could be really good. I mean, Locket can be okay. Time to bounce.
Let's get this party started.
His base stats are obviously really high too. That's one nice thing about tanks, is you get all of these free stats just for being a tank. We'll go for that. I could go for this. Magic damage. I mean, Lux is doing pretty well. Maybe this is what I should go for. I could do Locket also, but I think I'll try this out.
I'm on it.
That gives increase of damage and gives me all the stats that I really want, which is magic resist and health right now.
Need some grog.
So this will give me the tankiness and the damage increase, which is
Get some.
pretty good. I mean, it's not quite as good as just raw AP, but once again, it's for your entire team, and it has tank stuff on it. So, I mean, you can go Banshees also. Okay, sure. Bring it on.
Oh, yeah. Down here.
An enemy has been slain.
He just takes no damage. Like, he's such a great tank. Lots of crowd control. I mean, it's 7.5 second cooldown, but if I hit somebody, it's 3 seconds. So you get a 4.5 second, 1 second stun, which is pretty beast. You get 20% or 18% additional damage reduction off of his W, which is going to be on, like, I mean, you can almost permanently have that up. It's going to be on a 4 second cooldown. I mean, it seems good. What we got going on here? But yeah, I mean, I think, I don't know. Seems pretty good. I was on the other Gragas VOD, I talked about sort of what his abilities are, and, you know, once you get that CDR, which is not hard, as you could see, it's just Iod, Equinox, Ionian Boots, Redemption. And if you just run CDR Blues, which is what I run, then that's going to give you 38%. You're basically full CDR right there. Then that frees you up to get Knight's Vow. I think should almost certainly be the next item. Either Knight's Vow or Locket, and then whichever one you didn't get as the third item. Like, you can do Spirit Visage if you want. I think Abyssal Scepter could be good, but the Spirit Visage, like, extra healing is good. But you know, the CDR is not really needed at that point because you're only 3% shy of the max. Or 2% or however they round it off. You don't really need the health regeneration stat. I just think that Abyssal, if you compare the items, unless you're on a champion that is going to have like some extreme healing on it, I just think that you're better off Abyssal with most compositions, especially from the support role. And they just nerfed Spirit Visage, so it gives you 10% CDR, which this does too, so this will overkill your CDR also. And then the magic resist is 55, this is 65, so this gives you more magic resist. This has more health though. What's the cost efficiency on this? You get the health regen plus 100%, which this one actually has that too. So what's the difference? Basically, you're getting 10 more magic resist in exchange for 150 health. So 10 magic resist is worth 180 because it's 18 gold per. And health is worth 2.66 times... I want to say 180, so 390. So, so 400 basically minus 180, like 220. So you have 220 gold worth of, I think this is the same amount. Yeah, they cost the same amount. So you're basically getting 220 gold worth of extra stats on your Abyssal Scepter. That is 10 difference, right? Magic resist, yeah. So you're basically paying 220 for more health worth of stats, effectiveness of all sources of health restoration by 30%. Okay. So you're paying 220 for extra stats. You're losing 220 gold worth of efficiency, rather, to get Abyssal, but you're getting 10% more magic damage for your entire team. In addition to... and you're not getting the healing. So you could get 30% more healing versus 10% more magic damage for your whole team. Now, what does that equate to for Gragas? Let me see in terms of just Gragas' damage. What would that like roughly be equal to? So if you look at like a full, this right here, that would be 24 extra damage, 10% on his barrel roll, which is, you know, roughly the equivalent of as 24 extra damage, which I'm trying to think of how to do that mathematically. Let me see. 24 times 1.4 equals 36. 33.6 times 0.6. That's not it. Can't think of... because it's going to be this... I'm trying to figure out like how much AP that's worth. The extra damage to be 24. Extra damage. Let's just try like 40. 40's high. Maybe at 30. I'm just kind of guessing checking here. Times... maybe it is 40. Maybe just my napkin math was okay. Times 0.6. Okay, it actually was 40. Okay, so that's about the equivalent of 40 extra AP worth of damage just on this. And AP itself is 22. It's like 21.75 gold per. So that's roughly equal to 40 times, let's round it off to 22. So you're getting about 880 gold worth of a stat for that 10% extra damage. So yeah, on Spirit Visage, you're getting 220 gold worth of combined magic resist and health. But on this, you're basically getting 880 gold worth of AP. And that's just on... it's just on Gragas, and that can apply to your whole team. Now, that's going to depend on what the ratios are and how high the base stats are and such. It's even higher on this. I mean, on this, you'd get 28, which would be like 50 AP worth or something like that. So yeah, the higher the base damage is, on this you would get 40 extra damage. The higher the base damage is, the more Abyssal is worth. And just remember, that's not only Gragas. I mean, that's on everybody. That's on all 3 of the champions, the Malachi and the Lux. So it's pretty good. So I think that, you know, overall you might want to build Ionian Boots into Redemption, into Knight's Vow, into Abyssal, or something like that a lot of times. And that could be a really nice build overall. And you can throw a Locket in there if you want. You don't really need to do like a, you know, a Mikhail's or Ardent Censer. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but I think that those items, definitely Redemption, and then probably Knight's Vow. Because the Knight's Vow, like, just synergizes so well with Gragas's extra immunity that it gets. Because you get all that extra healing. Which would be good with Spirit Visage. I mean, you could throw a Spirit Visage in there, too. I just think that Abyssal, if you have at least one other, like, pretty good AP champion on your team, is probably a better option overall. For team fighting, at least. But anyways, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.